Hey everybody, it's Cody Cox here with Trinity National Holdings. It's Friday, December 1st. I'm out on my Friday stroll. It's been a few weeks since I've done one of these. I think about 3 weeks ago. It was the Veterans Day, and I was not out and about that day. I think last week was the day after Thanksgiving, and I think the week before that it was like pouring down rain. And you know, I kind of am a fair weather stroller. But today it's a beautiful day. It's December 1st. It's cool here in Oregon, but the sun's out, and I like it. And so, seeing here how it's the end of the year, it's beginning of the 12th month, final part of the year, kind of gets me thinking about a couple things, and two things to kind of share today. And one is, kind of looking back over the year and kind of seeing how we've done this year, where we've been, what we've done, how we've accomplished. You know, I for years have followed a guy named Jim Rohn, who is, the number one business philosopher, if you will, and he talks about running the tapes again. He talks about at the end of the day, kind of taking a few minutes and look back in your day and, scribble some things down in your journal. At the end of the week, kind of look back at the week, what'd you do good? What could you have done different? Where do you need to improve on? Same thing for at the end of the month, kind of look back at the month. What have you accomplished? Did you accomplish any of your goals? And what do you have remaining? And of course, here we find ourselves at the end of the year, as we want to look back, kind of pull out, if you haven't already, pull out the goals that you made at the beginning of last year and kind of see how far you came, and kind of see where you missed it, kind of see where you got, had some success. And that's kind of what it's at. Success is just basically, reasonable progress in a reasonable amount of time. So measurable progress in a reasonable amount of time. So, so how'd we do this last year? So it's time to reflect back, take a look how we did, what we need to do. Then it's also the time to kind of look forward. Because this month is going to go fast. I mean, I just opened up this thing talking about having done a stroll for 3 weeks, and that seems like really, really fast. November seemed to just shoot on through, and of course, as we're all getting ready for the Christmas time and all the festivities and things that we have to do here for Christmas and the New Year, this month's going to go pretty fast too. So, this weekend and here this first week of full week of December, it's a good time to kind of look ahead. What do I want to do this next year? If I work for somebody else, what do I need to do to improve that? If I am looking to pull the trigger and go out on my own, what do I need to do to prep for that? How many notes am I going to fund this year for 2018? And how many new investors do I need to get involved in with that? And all the other things that are planning for you. So no matter where you're at, no matter what type of income source you have or where you're at, it's a good time to sit down and put some things in writing. Again, if it's not in writing, then it's just a dream. It's just a whiff. We can't afford whiffs at this point. There's too much at stake. There's a lot of stuff going on in this country right now and across the world that we've got to be better at what we do. Another thing Jim Rohn says is that we spend more time designing a vacation than we do designing our life. And so, if you're going to take a vacation here, I know how long and how far in advance you have to get reservations and where you're going to go and the costs and the budget. We need to do the same thing about our life. And so I would tell you guys, take a look at what's going on for 2018 and write some stuff down. Get a journal out yourself. Start journaling yourself for this new year. Maybe that's one of the things that you decide you're going to do for the new year. So anyway, I just thought I'd touch base with you again on Friday for my Friday stroll. I know there's a lot of things and activities going to heat up here for the next 2 to 3 weeks, but I wish the best to you. And as my emailer from last Sunday said, finish strong. So we're going to finish this year strong. I've got a whole bunch of things in the pipeline, and hopefully you get a chance to communicate with me and let me know how you're doing and what you want to see for yourself the balance of this year into next year. With that, thanks a lot, and see you next week.